down throw here for Mariota. Flushed out right, and he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They send Thomas out to the right by himself. On 3rd down, Mariota being chased out left. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So the offense has it first and 10.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Miller. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
A first down carry now for Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
On 2nd down, Anderson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. We've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller.
Oh, good block. Oh, come back.
Some room to roam now. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out here in the eye. They'll run. Anderson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a
good
4-3
blocking.
team that
Damn, he
well
cut that shit
because
off
I've got to get those
fast. He
guys
called
on the
that
move
damn
a little
hole.
bit. If you're a static
nigga
running
chill,
team,
get
meaning
on
you
my
just want to
nerves.
run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Third and goal.
Go get it, D.A. Come on, D.A. Catch the ball.
Hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This nigga missed it.
No good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
He caught that shit.
The 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 54 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
It get real tough.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, Flacco to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're on the dime here on 3rd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Third and goal, Flacco.
I knew he was throwing that fucking snap, man. I didn't get that in time.
Mike Wallace from 4 yards out. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Anderson running right. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
CJ. This shit gets real, bro.
They run it again with Anderson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Greg Hardy there for the tackle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Running for it. Here's Anderson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And the Ravens taking the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Flacco, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. 3rd and just 1. It's Flacco. This will be caught just inside the 10. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Here's Flacco. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
They go pass again with Flacco. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Wow.
It's Chris Harris with the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wow, nigga. I did not. Wow, that sucks. I know he hot.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let us.
Oh, let's go, D.A.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen. They snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
That's a bullshit tackle.
He eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. 10th carry now for Anderson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Mostert. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Mariota from the gun on third down.
Oh, yes.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Andre Johnson from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I got to get up by 7, man.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll try to punch it in to Miller. And he is going to get
I know they ain't
in,
call holding.
but there
Right when I
is a
snap the
flag
ball.
down. And this is in
Right
the
when I
area of
snap the
holding.
fucking ball. Yeah.
No move for the kicker. They'll still go for 2, this time from the 12. Green, the tight end, in motion. Mariota will look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Huge, boy.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They come out here in the eye. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now it's Martin. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Flacco here on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down to 15 yards there on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
I like how you play that.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now it's Flacco. He's going to float this one deep right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Smith catches left side. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football and getting your toes tapped in back.
Got him.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll come out in the pistol. Mariota now on second down. Finding time. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there for Denver. 59 yards.
Yes,
again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding.
Oh, no.
This nigga fumbled the ball.
And the Ravens have got it.
Okay.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going up.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That's fielded in the end zone. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To pass, Flacco. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused.
Ooh, that hurts.
Onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run it again with Miller. And that play will go nowhere. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now Mariota. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This to make it a 2-score game. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for him. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. Is what you practice for in winning situations.
I know that one interception.
Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
Mariota
here to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw
AFC
for a late
West,
touchdown. They were still
AFC
throwing with a comfortable lead
champions,
here
nigga.
late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
Gold.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like
gold,
them?
man.
The other thing that
Hell
always hits
yeah.
me is, are they worried about...
That's fucking gold, bro. Lamar Miller for 128. Six interceptions. I had two. I just pulled away in the fourth. I made them big plays in the fourth when I needed them.